Hello guys, it's the Unclear 999. This video is about technology and how it can change our lives in the future. Technology has become an inseparable part of human life, shaping how we live, work, connect, and even how long we live. One of the most profound impacts of modern technology is its ability to extend the human lifespan. From groundbreaking advances in medical research, diagnostics, and treatments, to the development of AI-powered healthcare systems and wearable health monitoring devices, technology has enabled us to detect diseases earlier, manage chronic conditions more effectively, and even replace failing organs through transplants or bioengineered alternatives. With the help of robotics, surgeries are now more precise. With the rise of telemedicine, care has become more accessible. And with innovations like gene editing, researchers are moving closer to eliminating hereditary diseases. But while this all sounds like a victory for humanity, the question of whether living longer is inherently a good thing is far more complex. On one hand, a longer life offers more time to spend with loved ones, to learn, create, and experience the world. On the other, it poses ethical, social, and economic challenges such as overpopulation, the strain on natural resources, rising healthcare costs, and the question of quality versus quantity of life. If people live longer but suffer from poor health, loneliness, or economic hardship, then the benefit becomes questionable. Moreover, as technology pushes the boundaries of mortality, it also forces us to rethink what it means to live a meaningful life. Are we extending life for the sake of living? Or are we truly enhancing the human experience? The answer may lie not in the technology itself, but in how we choose to use it with balance, purpose, and compassion. Used wisely, technology can indeed help us live longer and better. Used recklessly, it may deepen inequality and disrupt the natural rhythms of life and death. Continuing from the previous thoughts, the power of technology to extend life also raises profound philosophical and psychological questions about human existence. If we live to be 100 or 120, how do we find sustained meaning, purpose, and motivation over a century-long life? Do we redefine career paths, relationships, education, and even retirement? These are not theoretical concerns, they're real and pressing. For instance, as life expectancy increases due to technological breakthroughs in biotechnology, regenerative medicine, and AI, we're witnessing an aging population that is healthier and more active than previous generations. With wearable devices tracking heart rate, blood sugar, sleep cycles, and more, people are now able to make real-time decisions about their health. AI can analyze vast data sets to detect patterns doctors might miss, helping to personalize treatments down to an individual's genetic profile. Technology is enabling not just longer lives, but more informed ones. Still, with these advancements come new disparities. Access to these life-extending technologies often depends on socioeconomic status, healthcare infrastructure, and national wealth. While a wealthy individual in a developed country might benefit from robotic surgery or precision medicine, someone in a lower income area may not even have access to clean water or basic vaccines. Thus, the moral dilemma emerges. Are we using technology to elevate humanity as a whole, or are we inadvertently widening the gap between the rich and the poor? Furthermore, there's the question of emotional resilience and mental preparedness. Living longer also means potentially witnessing more loss of peers, of abilities, and of identity. How do we maintain mental health over a life that might stretch far beyond what our ancestors ever imagined? Preparing for such a life requires more than medical intervention. It demands psychological. We must develop tools for mental fitness just as we have for physical health. Practices like meditation, lifelong learning, emotional intelligence, and community engagement become essential not just for surviving but thriving. Technology can assist here too. Apps that support mental health, platforms for virtual community, and online education systems that keep older adults mentally sharp. But again, the tool is only as good as the intention behind it. It's not just about adding years to life, but adding life to years. There is also the environmental and societal impact to consider. Longer lifespans mean more years, consuming resources, generating waste, and requiring housing, energy, and food. If society is to support longer living populations sustainably, it must innovate in parallel, developing green technologies, redefining cities for aging populations, and restructuring economic models that currently rely on retirement by 65. The concept of retirement itself might need to be transformed, replaced by more fluid, flexible ways to engage in work and contribution well into older age. This could also help address the loneliness and lack of purpose that some retirees face. Some argue that we are playing God with technologies that push the boundaries of natural life, such as CRISPR gene editing, nanobots that can repair cells, and synthetic biology. Are we undermining nature, or are we fulfilling our role as stewards of life, using our intelligence to overcome suffering and extend the beauty of existence? These are not easy questions, but they are essential ones as we move into an era where life extension is no longer science fiction. Ultimately, technology can be a blessing, but it is not a substitute for wisdom. It can give us tools, but not values, power, but not necessarily purpose. If we use it only to delay death, we risk missing the point of life itself. But if we use it to enhance our time here physically, emotionally, and spiritually, then the gift of longer life may become one of the greatest triumphs of the human story. The decision, as always, rests with us.